Hello everybody! I don't really know how to do this video because I don't really do a year-end cap, but I felt like I should do one because this year has been quite interesting for me a little bit. Kind of like bits of calm and then a bit of crazy every now and again. Some because of my own ideas and fun, and the other being just, just stuff that happens, I suppose. Like, I went, went back to Wisconsin in July. That was fun. I loved every bit of that for a week. Came back. And then, about a month or so after I came back, I switched jobs because my previous job went bankrupt. Or not bankrupt, but yeah, they kind of shut down where I was working, so I was forced to move. So essentially, I couldn't really do much after that. I really just kind of had to stick it still and keep working through it for the time being. I have no idea what next year has in store. I kind of want to be more proactive with what I do next year, but that's to be said. That is in the future. I don't have anything planned because I just don't know what to expect out of everything that's happened so far. That being said, I don't know how, but I have managed to make a video. This is the second year in a row. I think this is the second year in a row that I've done this, where Monday through Friday, Tuesday through Saturday, I don't care how you see it, because I upload my content overnight EST. That's how I've always done it. I have somehow managed to make a video 5 days out of the 7-day week on top of everything I do, which is crazy to me. Like, when I look back on it, I know I do a little bit of editing, but that's like every video I've made, I've rewatched through it and I've made small adjustments to try and make it more consistent, more, I guess, viewable. I don't know what the word is that I'm using. And I've played through a fair amount of games. Like, it's crazy. And there's still a huge list, and I keep adding to the list of games that I can play on the channel and haven't played yet. And it's just like, wow, honestly. And then on top of that, near the middle point of the year, I decided that I was going to start streaming on Twitch. Now, I streamed a little bit over on YouTube every now and again, and I used that as an excuse to not upload a video because I was still making content and I was still uploading something that day. But this was a whole other beast on its own. I decided that on top of the videos that I was making, I was going to stream, not always when I had free time, but whenever I felt like it, I had free time, which was a lot. I made a stream VODS channel to archive all of the streams that I've done over here on YouTube, and I think the list is like 105 videos, 105 total streams that I have uploaded and done, all spanning from an hour and a half to 5 or 6 hours long. There's a lot over there, and the more I think about it, the more crazy it is to me. I know I'm just playing video games, but I'm like, I'm uploading so much content to the internet, and I know my presence isn't that big. I gained a few subscribers this year. I don't know how many. I don't remember, but there's a fair amount of you people who've joined me for this experience, and some of you from Twitch. I don't know how many of you know that I do YouTube, but it's all linked. I'll have to add my Twitch to my YouTube. I wasn't sure how I felt about linking that, because a lot of that stuff, I just kind of like make it like 18 plus and let my chat do whatever they want to do. I am in no control of my chat, and I just let them talk about whatever. And then I'm kind of a little bit less censored over there. I gotta just say whatever over there. Not that anything I say is offensive, but I suppose just a lot more cursing is a good example of that. But we have a good time over there. It's a great time. Speaking of Twitch, you probably noticed that a couple days ago, or a day ago, I don't know when I'm uploading this, my timeline is going to be all sorts of messed up because of my normal weekly uploads, because I didn't really plan on doing this type of video, and I just recently figured out how to download Twitch clips, but I'll be uploading every single Twitch clip that anyone has ever clipped, or, I feel like it's good as a clip to put in there, which is most of them. Some of them are duplicates or silence or something. I don't know. I did like cut a few, but that's I did like a couple. But that's probably gonna be up before this video. So yeah. So I don't know. I lost track of what I was talking about. I'm sorry. It's been a minute since I've actually sat down and talked about stuff. I would do like a live comm right now, but every time I've tried to do a live comm as of recent, I can't keep track of what I'm doing. I end up focusing on the game more than I do the live comm. I don't know if I've become more ADHD or something in that manner, but I'm sitting down here talking to myself as I talk about this year wrap. Let me catch your breath here for a second. Thank you all. I want to thank you all. Thank you all for joining me, who have subscribed to me in this YouTube channel. Those who come back every now and again to check out my playthroughs and my content and all of that as I continue. I've kind of found my rhythm a little bit. I'm gonna try and do 2 playthroughs back to back at a time with a little bit of like mid content or like mediary content like COD or Payday or something, and like to kind of split everything up while I have these 2 playthroughs going. That way I have a good variety without losing the playthrough that I'm on. I've been trying so hard to figure out a way to wrap that up, but ever since I played Alan Wake and... oh, I can't remember the other game. I don't know. I picked up Signalis, I picked up Alan Wake, I picked up something. I don't have my YouTube channel even open right now. I'm literally just talking to a screen on my computer and rambling on. But yeah, I've found a good rhythm in that. Alan Wake, I had Signalis, and then I think I was playing Dead Rising, I think it was. Yeah, so I was playing through Dead Rising. Oh, since I played Dead Rising Remaster and Until Dawn, I found like a little mold that I can kind of like play through stuff, and then while I have one playthrough going and I'm trying to figure out what the next playthrough is going, I can play little indie horror games and stuff. It's all kind of like mapped out. I feel like it's still a little bit of samey type content because like I play a good amount of horror, but I also play a good amount of random stuff, and this coming year is going to be probably a good example of that, where I kind of step out of horror, even though I really like horror, but I've got so many other games to play. Once I clean up another playthrough here, I don't exactly know. I know I got Alan Wake the second, or like the spin-off game to play, but I don't know what I'm going to do next after that. But I have a lot of stuff I can't do, so a little excited that I have a little rhythm going. I don't know how many games I completed. I checked through them one day just to see how many I completed this year on YouTube. There's a fair amount here, and I'm excited by that. I love knowing like that. I said it time and time again. I love completing games on this channel because I like. It's there on the internet, and it will always be here until the internet dies or YouTube dies for some reason, or YouTube decides that lower tier content creators shouldn't have their stuff visible for too long, like Twitch does for some reason. Twitch has a weird thing where if you're not followed by many people, your stuff doesn't last for 14 days. Instead, it only lasts for 7, and then they delete it. But we'll see. We'll see to show up, because that's a lot. Yeah, like... oh, hey, by the way, I'm looking at my channel now. This is my 10-year anniversary of this channel. Like, holy cow. I don't even know when my first video was uploaded. But I made this channel as Golden Wolf, like, a long time ago. I haven't used my community page either. I used it a good amount, and I stopped using it. I completely forgot that was a thing. Now I feel bad. Dang, dude. I probably should have done that. My last live stream was 8 months ago, too. On YouTube, I should say. Not Twitch. I Twitch fairly often. That's probably around the time I switched, was 8 months ago to Twitch. No, shoot. What was I even going to look at? I was going to look at something. Oh, videos. What is my oldest video to count? 9 years ago was my first video. And it was on a phone. Comments are turned off. Is it too old? It's too old. Or maybe it thinks I'm a minor. Maybe, yeah, that probably checks out. I was like, What do you mean? Comments are turned off. Wow. That is something else. But yeah, 9 years ago, I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's on my brick of a phone, and I was playing games on a brick of a phone, and then I got a laptop at some point, and just like watching as my content grows and like my quality like gets better and better as it goes on. Like, I hate seeing my older content, because that was just me being young, dumb, and stupid, as they say. But like, it's amazing, honestly. As I adapt and make my content better, my audio quality is better. Everything I do is just better now and more coherent. It's crazy to think. And it's funny, I still do this, and I don't have a big following. It's funny. I don't know if a lot of people would have given up by now, but I do it because it's fun, okay? I do it. It makes me feel productive. It makes me feel happy. It makes me have, like, a purpose for completing a lot of these games. And it, you know, like, just playing through it and, you know, recording it and just doing all of that. I say that time and time again. I love documenting my experiences playing these games and my thoughts and all of that. And though my opinions may change, it's still fun. It's great. So, I don't know. I didn't really have any cliff notes. I just started talking. And I'm actually quite glad that I started talking. I didn't think this would work out very well. There's a dog in the background crying. But, yeah, like, I don't know what this next year holds. I don't know how I'm going to handle it. I don't know what I'm going to do with, like, Twitch streams. Because I could easily turn a Twitch stream into, like, clippable content and then upload it to my main channel if I wanted to. It's a lot to figure out. It's a lot to do, but I plan on making content, because that's what I've been doing for the past 2 years consistently, and I've made tons of content before. Like, I make a lot of content, but I don't know, like, how consistent I've been the past couple of years. I know this past couple of years I dedicated myself to making content on a weekly basis. I know before that I would take random hiatuses in between content for some reason. I don't know, like, I had my reasons at the time, but, like, I think this has been, like, the most consistent, and of course I miss an upload day or two, but I upload the very next day on a weekend or whatever, you know. I try to get it back somehow, but, you know, like, this is the most consistent I've ever felt uploading stuff on a weekly basis, making quick and easy thumbnails, uploading the edited footage, and posting it to the internet. As we speak, I'm gonna have to figure out what my Twitch clip thumbnail is gonna be, and I'm gonna have to figure out what this thumbnail is gonna be, and the gameplay behind it, because I don't know what the gameplay is gonna be. It could literally be anything. Anyway, I probably missed a couple things, but that's good enough for me. That's a good round out. I again want to thank all of you who have joined me this past year. I don't even know what my analytics are looking like. Like, I could probably look at them right now, like, in the past year, if I wanted to. I want to do it live, but, like, the last 365 days, I've also made so many impressions. I've made I've gotten 10,000 views and 248 impressions, which means my videos have been somewhere on the internet. Like, it's a lot. Regardless of how many people have seen it, regardless of how long they've seen it for, that's a lot, regardless of how you look at it. And that's just crazy to me, honestly. What even is my statistics here? I've gotten, I think if I'm reading this right, 36 new subscribers. Thank you all. Thank you all for watching my content. Thank you all for checking me out. Thank you all for, if you watch me on Twitch. It's all very appreciated. You're all wonderful people. And as I say on Twitch, if you have a suggestion, let me know about it. And you're all great and amazing people. Go tell people you love them. Go tell people you care about them. Because everybody likes hearing that, regardless of how they feel.
And I don't really know how to end cap this, so yeah, I will see you all in whatever I make next time. Bye-bye.